Good evening, and I must tell you that I'm very happy to be able to offer you a glimpse into the extraordinary life of this priest, Gregory Aymond. Gregory Aymond attended St. James Elementary School in Coeur Jésus High School and later went on to St. Joseph Seminary College in St. Benedict, Louisiana, where he graduated in 1971. He earned a master's degree in divinity from Notre Dame Seminary in New Orleans in 1975 and was ordained as a priest for the New Orleans diocese that same year. He made mission work a strong emphasis in his ministry. In the 1980s, Bishop Aymond and groups of Notre Dame seminarians began to visit Sotuto, Mexico, where they built housing and offered religious training. From 1981 to 1986, he was a professor of pastoral theology and homiletics and the director of education at Notre Dame Seminary. In 1994, he began a medical mission program in Nicaragua called Christ the Healer, taking volunteer teams of healthcare professionals to the town of Granada to offer medical help at St. Juan de Dios Hospital. Archbishop Aymond was ordained an auxiliary bishop in New Orleans in 1997 and became coadjutor bishop of the Diocese of Austin in the year 2000, later becoming the bishop of the diocese. Under his tenure, the Diocese of Austin experienced unprecedented expansion, including a threefold increase in the number of seminarians. Archbishop Aymond has served as chairman of the United States Bishops' Committee on the Protection of Children and Young People. He was also chairman of the board of directors of the National Catholic Education Association from the year 2000 to 2004. As the 14th Archbishop of New Orleans, Archbishop Gregory Michael Aymond holds the unique distinction of being the first New Orleans native to serve as Archbishop of New Orleans in the 216-year history of the local church. It is no mystery why the Board of Trustees is offering the honor, the Medal of Honor. Therefore, for his commitment to God's people, as an apostle of Christ, an archbishop of the church, and a man whose passion and vision will change and influence people for centuries, the Board of Trustees of St. Edmund's Retreat is proud and honored to present to Archbishop Gregory M. Aymond the St. Edmund's Medal of Honor for service to the church and community, and to declare that he is a man and a priest of virtue and of grace.
Thank you very much. I am very much honored to be here, and it's a humble privilege to be able to accept this Medal of Honor. It's also a privilege to be able to have been associated with the Society of St. Edmund for a number of years and to learn more about the spirit of St. Edmund, which continues in our world and in our church today through the Society and through their co-workers. And as we know, St. Edmund was not only a man of great virtue, and the Edmundites today are likewise men of virtue, and their co-workers, men and women of virtue, but call others to live that same virtue. It was during my years as rector at Notre Dame Seminary that I met the Edmundites when a number of their students, seminarians, were enrolled. And it has been a wonderful relationship since then. And now I'm back in New Orleans after a little stay in Texas of 9 years, and I'm very happy to work with the Edmundites again in general and with Father Michael Jacques at St. Peter Claver. Much can be said about the Edmundites, and it's a privilege for me to have worked with them. But in my mind, the Edmundites have always reached out powerfully in ministry to do what they can with God's help and strength to address the issues of social injustice that are certainly part of our society today, and to work with the poor and those who would most easily be neglected by our society. Not only do they do that, but they truly are a sign of hope to those people, and also with the new endeavor that they have begun in working with those with the disease of alcoholism. It's a humble privilege to have had the privilege to work with the Edmundites, to continue to do so, and to value them as true co-workers in the vineyard of the Lord. And I thank you for this honor. And it's an honor for me to be associated with all of the recipients tonight. I do want to, in particular, thank Anna for two reasons. One, because we have a connection through New Orleans, as she received the scholarship gift tonight. Part of her service was in the Archdiocese of New Orleans after the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. And I'm certainly grateful to you, Anna, and to all those who have worked with you. And also, I'm glad that you will be able to sing God Bless America next year, because Chad thinks that I can sing. Actually, he knows I can't, and that's why he said that I should do it next year. But I will look forward to hearing Anna sing it next year. Thank you. It's a privilege to be with you. God bless you.